meet the starting five of your FEU-D baby Tamaros. And guard number 5, 𝔍𝔫𝔦𝔰. The other guard number 8, Dwayne Miranda. And center number 15, VJ Pre. And forward number 16, 𝔐𝔐𝔞𝔪�. And the other forward number 25, Mark Burgos. Their head coach is Alan Albano. Here now is the starting lineup of your Ateneo Blue Eagles. And forward number 3, third 𝔘𝔫𝔦𝔱𝔢𝔰. And guard number 11, Chris Urbina. The other guard number 14, Henry Madranca. And forward number 19, Troy De Guzman. And at center number 24, Christian Porter. Their head coach is Reggie Vanilla. Officiating is ball game our crew chief, Ian Bonbe. Umpire 1, Jaime Ribano. And umpire 2, Garchi Ferrer. Alternate official, Irish Samoa.
We'll take a look at the starters for the defending champions, 𝔍𝔫𝔦𝔰, VJ Pre, Dwayne Miranda, 𝔐𝔐𝔞𝔪𝔢𝔠, and at center, Mark Burgos. As for the Ateneo Blue Eagles, Henry Madranca, third 𝔘𝔬𝔦𝔱𝔢𝔰, Chris Urbina, Troy De Guzman, and Chris Porter. And our referees for today's game, it's Ian Bonbe, Jaime Ribano, and Archie Ferrer. As we are live here in the Phil Oil Eco Oil Center for 4 games today for our basketball juniors division here in the UAAP. I'm 𝔍𝔞𝔪𝔢𝔰 together with my partner 𝔐𝔫𝔦𝔱𝔢𝔏. We are underway. In the last 3 games, Jarrell, this is where you really need to dial down and you're closing into your peak form. And would you say we're seeing the peak form of FEU?
Yes, most definitely, especially after that big win against UE. That was a big boost for them in order for them to secure that, to have a better chance at securing that Final Four.
Ateneo gets a stop right away. So different look for Ateneo, no Lagdamen and no Espinas in the starting 5. That deepens their bench a little bit.
That's right, and meanwhile for the FEU baby Tamaros, 𝔐𝔐𝔞𝔪𝔢𝔰, after exploding with 16 points in their last game, has been called up to start for the baby Tamaros in this game.
Madranca from the corner. De Guzman catches the ball and scores the first 2 points for the Blue Eagles.
De Guzman, great cleanup down there. And of course, Madranca, he was 4 out of 4 in their last game, so he wanted to check if that heat is still with him.
You can tell he is tasked to stop a player like VJ Pre, who this time doesn't matter, scores against a double team.
And what about VJ Pre? Being aggressive this early on in this ball game, he understands the importance of this game.
Urbina sends it to 𝔘𝔬𝔦𝔱𝔬𝔬𝔬 at the left side. Ball denial there by Madranca. De Guzman. Shot clock down to 5 for the Blue Eagles. And there's a foul on 𝔍𝔫𝔦𝔰. Porter was fouled by Burgos. He had the position on that seal. And we covered that last game of Ateneo. Porter needed a little more help from that scoring department. He was double teamed, but you know, as talented as Chris Porter is, still had 34 points.
That's right, 34 points against double teams, triple teams. What an amazing game for Chris Porter. Unfortunately, they lost that game.
And De Guzman, parang magandang gising today. He will be at the line to shoot too.
But I love that baseline play by Ateneo. All the baby Tamaros expected the ball to go to Chris Porter, but it ended up freeing up De Guzman.
He makes his first free throw. Troy De Guzman, a 67% free throw shooter. And if you can get players like De Guzman, De Los Santos, Mikey Ong to chip in here, they have a huge shot against FEU, who has a deep bench.
That's right, because it'll open up the offense and the spacing for Ateneo. This time around, the baby Tamaros wouldn't be able to block much against Chris Porter.
VJ Pre, the baseline drive. Urbina was there with the help, but was fouled. VJ Pre looks aggressive to start this ball game.
So what a matchup we have here. Chris Porter versus VJ Brent. Two of the best big men in the league today.
Miranda crosses over against Madranka. VJ, jab step, drive, met by a wall. Great defense for the Blue Eagles.
That 2-3 zone worked well for the Blue Eagles after that, after switching to that zone for the baseline inbound.
FEU-D pass Porter, drop step, 2 points.
That's too deep for Chris Porter. What a tough job for Burgos.
Once Chris Porter has that position, there's just no way of stopping him inside.
That's right. Look at that. Deep steal by Chris Porter, but a great pass by third FEU-D.
F of Chris Porter going to work. Burgos hands it off. Miranda drives, kicks. Daa dribbles in. Pull-up jumper is good.
Jedrick Daa was a guy that FEU really trusts, especially in the wing department. So he's got to stay aggressive, and it's nice to see him make his first basket of the game.
Madranka to a cutting de Guzman. Puts it out to FEU-D, who has 2-man game with Porter. Shot clock reads 5. But a turnover there for third FEU-D. Well, Eman Monfort, how lucky are you to be coached by a UAAP legend?
That's right. Of course, Eman Monfort, multiple championships back in the seniors division. So if you're Chris Urbina and Lance Nagdamen, you're going to learn so much.
How about that move from VJ Pre?
Big spin off to that floater. Beautiful move.
That's his 4th point of the ball game. We are tied at 6 apiece. FEU-D now. The skip pass to Urbina. Rips it through. There was contact upon the attack.
Look at that. Fake spin off to that patented floater by VJ Pre. That's automatic for him.
He loves that floater, VJ Pre. Reminds you of a Leonard Santillán back in the day.
That's right.
It's almost automatic when he has that floater.
And in fact, I don't know any other big man prior to Leonard Santillán that mastered that floater. So this time around, I guess other big men are now copying that move.
Urbina is 0 for 2 in that attempt.
Meanwhile, the Baby Tamaros are now on penalty this early on in the ball game.
Herbito can't knock down the 3. Porter with a power rebound. The go-ahead pass to Urbina. Service down court and waits for more numbers. Chris to Unri. Pin down action. Good pressure by Herbito. Shot clock dwindling down. FEU-D uses the De Guzman screen. Shot clock down to 3. Madranka to beat the buzzer. Bottoms!
Ooh! But what great recognition by FEU-D. Knowing the shot clock was winding down, he needed to make a play. That's why he set up his teammate well for that 3-point shot.
Herbito right down the lane, puts it up and in.
And DJ Herbito just showing why he deserves to start for the Baby Tamaros in this game. It's actually his first start of the ball game.
We mentioned this time and time again, one game does wonders for your confidence. That time, FEU-D misses the layup. Daa rejected by Porter.
Met up top by Chris Porter. Look at that play. FEU-D is setting up Madranka for that high-arcing 3-point shot. Nothing but net. And Herbito on the other end. Just that floater. I think the FEU Tamaros really practiced that floater.
I mean, we all know how good Denok Miranda was with his floaters. At that time, a corner triple is pure by Jedrick Daa.
Jedrick Daa. Just showing that he has that touch.
Lagdamen, he just checked in. Lance to the Guzman in the middle. Urbina Finds 𝔍𝔞𝔪𝔢. Held defense was there from Burgos. Everything but the shot for Troy 𝔍𝔞𝔪𝔢. Ateneo's been getting the looks here in the first quarter.
Lots of fouls early in this ball game. And of course, the legend, ☠𝔬𝔪𝔢 Miranda.
Mikey Ong. Bagong gupit to si Mikey Ong. Usually he's had long hair this entire season. From the sideline, Dre Miller will inbound. He just checked in. Miller caught by a double team. Miranda for three. In and out it goes. Urbina is a lengthy defender. Lagdamen against Miller. Battle of the speed point guards. Mikey to Lagdamen. Picks up his dribble. Shot clock reads 4. Lagdamen needs to put one up. And he beats the buzzer. That's the second time now for the Blue Eagles.
That's right. What a great step through by Lance Lagdamen, freeing himself up for that floater.
Great presence of mind for the young guard. We are deadlocked at 11 apiece. More than halfway done here in the first quarter. Miranda, catch and shoot 3, puts it in.
Same spot, different result. This time, Dwayne Miranda sinking the three-point shot.
So everyone is wide awake here in this Sunday morning as we have a high-scoring ball game so far. 𝔍𝔞𝔪� with license to shoot, and he knocks it down.
Wow, what a hot start by Troy 𝔍𝔞𝔪�. Now it's 7 points.
And for context, Troy 𝔍𝔞𝔪� is only averaging 4 points per game this season.
Almost doubling his performance. Like what you said, he must have eaten a really, really good breakfast today.
Cabonillas. He answers right back with a triple of his own.
What a hot start by both teams.
We have now seen 5 3-pointers alone here in the first quarter. Porter, one-on-one against Pre. Goes to his right side, can't back it home. That's great defense from VJ. Pre now running the break, goes all the way. Urbina comes up with it. Chris with a burst of speed. Rugged action so far. Herbito stops, pops. A rebound by Miranda, and he cleans it up.
Right spot at the right time was Dwayne Miranda for the easy offensive board and layup.
2-possession ball game in favor of the Baby Tams. Mikey at the corner, Porter left alone, straight away, can't get the bounce. Miranda slowing things down as we approach our 2-minute mark here in our opening chapter. Cabonillas, that's a travel call right in front of the referees.
Look at that offensive rebound. No one there for the Blue Eagles. It was an easy pickup by Dwayne Miranda.
A timeout from the Blue Eagles as their team trailing by 5 points. 1:58 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. Omar Gordon checking in for FEU. Going to provide a little more energy. They have a 5-point lead as of the moment. They find TJ De Los Santos from the corner. Gordon running downhill against 3 defenders. Lagdamen to Porter, tough catch. Went behind the back, but he stepped on the baseline.
De Los Santos is back for the Blue Eagles. He missed their last game against the USD Grounding Tigers, and as we see, that's evident there. Probably a cut on his left eye.
De Los Santos only playing with one eye. TJ that time couldn't make the basket. Great defense from Gordon. Miller cut off by Lance. They give it to Kabigting. And then back to Miller with 7 seconds to score. Dre, pull-up jumper. That one, nothing but net.
Just like his dad, that patented pull-up jumper for the Miller clan.
Looks familiar.
That's right. Except on the opposite side.
Opposite side, there we go. Less than a minute remaining here in our opening quarter. Porter. 3 defenders, uses his left hand to score.
And look at that patience by Chris Porter. He told his other guys, do some action so that it frees up, so it makes it more easier for him.
He is showing us his bag here early on. Mid-ranger won't bite. Porter skying high for the rebound. Lagdamin can take the last shot here for Ateneo. 2-man game with Chris. Lance sees a lane, in and out dribble. Couldn't convert on the shot with a second to go. That was a tough move, but our final buzzer sounds for the first quarter. It will be FEU.
Of the seniors division. So he wants to groom these young guys such that they'll be ready the moment the time comes. They're going up to the seniors division.
And make the transition seamless, that they know what system to run and what he likes to see from his players.
Exactly. They know what Coach Leno wants of them.
In the meantime, Ateneo with first possession. We steal right away from FEU. 𝔍𝔞𝔪𝔢 running. Gordon with a catch. Hang time. Dangerous fall from Omar. I believe that's an offensive foul. How about TJ De Los Santos playing with one eye? And he is still as fearless as he can be.
That's right. And he's making an impact so far defensively. Early on, he picked the pocket of Omar Gordon. And this time around, drawing an offensive foul from him.
We're gonna start calling him the one-eyed assassin in today's
I
game.
like that.
TJ Domangkas thought about it, sends it back to Mikey. He goes for the spin, double clutching. So what are you noticing here among the other players not named Chris Porter, Jarrell?
So this time around, unlike their last game, they're more aggressive and they're trying to look for their shots or set up their teammates, which is a good sign for the coaching staff.
Mikey misses his first free throw. A 50% free throw shooter. This is just his 5th and 6th free throws attempt in season 86.
50%.
3 for 6. Ikaw ba dati, ano free throw percentage mo?
101. May minus 20 nga lang.
May minus. 𝔬𝔬𝔢𝔰, touch passing here. Miranda, three-pointer launch, and three-pointer is good.
It looks like Miranda has been practicing his three-point shots. He's been really looking and attempting them. 2 out of 3 right now this early on in the first half.
That's his 8th point of the ball game. Oh, off the pin down. Can't answer the 3. 𝔬𝔬𝔢𝔰 skying. Just the length of 𝔬𝔬𝔢𝔰. He just flows and floats through the air. Take a look at this Miranda three-pointer.
Off the secondary break, Miranda confidently taking that shot.
This is just his 2nd season in the UAAP. Actually had a growth spurt compared to season 85. He was a little bit smaller and a skinnier in season 85, but you know, with the guidance of Coach Alan Albano, he has really been much more productive here. Nawala din kasi si John Ray Pasaol, who's moving on to the seniors division.
And Miranda is looking to fill that gap that John Ray Pasaol left.
Full court press implemented by FEU. Broken down by Ateneo. De Los Santos drops it down. Porter can't finish the gimme, but he cleans it up.
Lucky break, but good job by Chris Porter staying put and cleaning his missed shot.
Ateneo seems to be in the zone-like defense. Finds a cutting Miller. Great pass by 𝔬𝔬𝔢𝔰.
Everything but the shot, but that was a great block by 𝔬𝔬𝔢𝔰.
Dane. Pressured by Miller. Porter in the middle. Reverses it to Lagdamen. Zigzagging through the defense. Porter misses the gimme.
Porter with back-to-back gimme misses. That's uncharacteristic.
That's a quick steal in transition by the Blue Eagles. Here's that classic horns play they run. Lance to Domangkas. Shot fake drive. A kick out to Ebdane. Shot clock down to 7. Porter. Shot clock down to 3. Chris. Blocked by VJ.
That was great defense by 𝔬𝔬𝔢𝔰 also.
Miranda contested. He seems to be confident today from downtown.
And also has that green light given by Coach Alan.
Ateneo running the same play. Hard screen. Hard show by VJ. Domangkas hits back of the iron, and that's a rebound for Miller.
So far, after a hot start in the first quarter, these two teams may have settled down a bit in this quarter.
Pre with a mid-ranger. I think he heard you right when he said that.
Definitely heard me, BJ Pre.
BJ Pre now with 6 points early on. Lagdamen's bounce pass inside for 2.
What a beautiful play. And I like that read by DJ De Los Santos, fooling his defender there.
And a player is down, that's a big thing. Miranda still launches one and drains the triple once again. That's his 3rd triple of the ball game.
Wow, Dwayne Miranda really is so confident with that shot right now.
First player in double figures, that's Dwayne Miranda for you. De Los Santos drives. De Los Santos will take himself to the line for 2. You know, I am loving DJ De Los Santos in today's game. How about that back cut, Jared?
That one-eyed assassin, DJ De Los Santos. And what about 𝔬𝔞𝔬𝔢, a guy who averages about 20% from downtown? In this game has already hit 3.
𝔬𝔞𝔬𝔢, averaging 9.7 points per game, already has 10 here in the second quarter with around 6 minutes left.
He understands the importance of this game. He wants to seal that Final Four spot for the Baby Tamaraws.
Yun yung pinag-usapan natin sa pregame, yung weight, yung gravity
of this game for not just for the Baby Tamaraw side, but also the Blue Eagles, because they're fighting for their survival.
Miranda, he has been the hot hand here in the first half. Dangerous pass, stolen by Lagdamin. Lance on the run out, sidestep, emergency pass. 𝔘𝔫𝔦𝔰 with a finish.
One-eyed assassin. But what about that pass by Lagdamin, twisting in mid-air to find TJ 𝔘𝔫𝔦𝔰 trailing in that fast break play?
Cross-court pass, Daa kicks it out. Godoy floats it up. Too strong, 𝔘𝔤𝔤 tallies a rebound.
Back-to-back stops for the Blue Eagles.
Lance pulls it back out. Calls out a play. This is something they've been running in the past few possessions. Shot clock going down. 𝔘𝔤𝔤 looks at the time, sees 5. Third to Porter. Chris falls away. And an offensive foul by Chris Porter.
That was a great job by PJ Bray in selling that offensive foul on Chris Porter. He knew Chris Porter was going to bang his way, and that's why he anticipated it. Look at that. Selling it and looking at the refs.
Yung reaction ni Chris Porter, yung tipong ano, really man, really?
Yeah, really? I did bump him.
More than halfway done here, Miranda, heat check. At that time, wide to the left. Still a 2-possession ball game here. A 5-point lead from the defending champions. 𝔘𝔤𝔤, classic play. Time and time again. How many times has that play worked this entire season?
They probably run that at least 70% of the game. But with Chris Porter having that heft advantage over the big guys of Baby Tamaraws like Burgos, 𝔑𝔞𝔬𝔢𝔰, and even PJ Bray, I'd like to see them get him the ball more.
Porter knocks down his first free throw. He's gotten stronger as he's played more here in the UAAP.
That's right.
You can tell he takes his strength and conditioning seriously because he can also run the floor.
That's right. And grab those rebounds. I mean, and he plays more than around 35 minutes a game.
That's right.
So for him to keep that energy, it says a lot about his strength.
He could probably bench press you and me combined. I'm not joking.
That's true.
I genuinely think so.
I wouldn't be surprised.
In the meantime, 𝔑𝔫𝔤𝔤, that one rattles out. Chris Porter with a rebound. He is closing into another double-double with 8 points and 8 rebounds.
In just the first half.
De Guzman, he made one earlier. Too long on the iron. Tan blitzed. Quick hands from Miranda. The ball will stay with the blue shirts. Herbito will go in for Godoy. Alley-oop play, De Guzman, nice catch. Deflected by Miranda, it ends up with 𝔑𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬 feed to Miranda, extra feed to the right side, and that's a 3.
Beautiful Tamaraw connection there, but I love the unselfishness of Dwayne Miranda. He's been looking for his threes, but this time around, giving it to the much open 𝔑𝔞𝔪𝔢𝔰 𝔑𝔞𝔥.
Daa. This time to Pascual. That one is short by Pascual. Dan being pressured by Miranda. Met by a double team. Porter with the relief. Chris, the bounce pass with De Guzman. Finds 𝔑𝔤𝔤 outside. Telegraphed by Herbito. 3-on-2 fast break for FEU. And that's a foul by Unri Madranka.
That was a good jury foul by Madranka to stop that easy layup. But what about that unselfishness? Sharing the ball to the much more open Jedrick Da'a.
FEU now with a 6-point lead. They will call a timeout with 2:43 remaining here in our second quarter. UAAP champion Gian Mamuyak in the house, supporting his former alma mater. Para siguro kamustahan na rin tayo, na-miss yata tayo nito eh. Gian.
I don't miss him, Jaime. I didn't like going up against him. It was a horror movie.
Since high school, he has been a notorious defender.
That's right. And he has evolved his game tremendously. His offensive back is really deep.
They tried to go for the alley-oop to Da'a. So off the timeout, a quick turnover for FEU. FEU seems to be showing a hard, aggressive full-court press here in the second quarter. High ball screen for Lagdamin. Lance to 𝔑𝔤𝔤, finding the right read. Too strong on the three. Miranda, two-man game with Pascual. Twin sprays it out. Ball's now with Da'a. Squares up. It's back of the iron. Madranka receives a quick double team. Emergency pass to Lagdamin. And that just ends up being a good foul for FEU. But check that, FEU's in the penalty.
Not a good foul indeed in the backcourt. That's gonna be 2 freebies for the Blue Eagles, and 𝔐𝔫𝔫.
Yeah, we haven't seen them a lot. We actually didn't see him in the first quarter.
That's right, his first appearance in this ball game with 2 minutes remaining, which is usually it's not usual for the Blue Eagles to.
He is their second leading scorer in season 86, but De Guzman has played quite well, so
That's right.
Caponillas, no look pass. Pascual was fouled on the attempt. Cabs Caponillas, VJ Pre, they are bigs who, when you, as you look at here, when they bring it down court, they still have that court vision and that they have those guard skills. Yun din tawag nating modern day big man.
That's right. They can pass the ball, dribble the ball, shoot the ball. They play like guards, honestly.
Which is good when they transition into the seniors division.
That's right. And most people ask why there's a certain transition, but it's really mainly because of the size. Once you reach the seniors division, there's like a certain size difference wherein people get taller. So you really need to adjust your game to fit well.
People get taller, but not you and me. We have stayed the same height since high school.
We weren't blessed enough.
We are not blessed. In the meantime, lead cut down to 4. 𝔑𝔤𝔤. They're looking to give it to Espinas, but Miranda with some suffocating defense against third.
Just like his dad pressures all of the guards he went up against. It made it difficult for him.
Another timeout here for FEU with less than 2 minutes remaining in the first half.
right? And we saw a glimpse of that Miller, that patented Miller pull-up jumper early in the ball game.
Pero right-handed yung anak. Could have been nice if
Baliktad.
it's left-handed. A minute 30 seconds remaining here in our second quarter, two-possession ball game. 𝔍𝔞𝔪𝔢𝔰 bumped away from Porter, who tallies his 9th rebound and a foul from FEU, which will take a blue shirt to shoot 2 free throws. So it's going to be 𝔘𝔫𝔦𝔰𝔫𝔦𝔱. And Coach Alan Albano's reaction says it all.
He's clearly not happy with that foul by 𝔍𝔫𝔢𝔰, especially that they're in penalty right now.
Because despite shooting 5 threes, it's the free throws of Ateneo that has kept them in this ball game. 8 for 12 now from the stripe compared to the 1 for 4 of FEU.
That's right, that's a 7-point difference.
As TJ De Los Santos goes 1 for 2. Caps. Shot clock dwindling down. A handoff to Daa. Back to 𝔍𝔞𝔪𝔢𝔰. Fires one. Contested. Daa looking to sky for the rebound. It ends up with Porter. Lagdamen shifting gears. This has been a nice point guard matchup to watch.
𝔍𝔫𝔢𝔰 and Lance Lagdamen.
Porter over a double team, once again finding his positioning inside.
And it looked so easy for Chris Porter in that play.
Madranka was prepared for that. And a chance here for Ateneo to take the lead. They have not led in the second quarter so far. Madranka to Porter for the lead. It's back of the iron, a rebound by Daa. The go-ahead pass to Herbito. He's cut off from the right side, so they reverse it to the left. Miranda can take the last shot here in the first half. Twin banks it home.
Wow, Dwayne Miranda. And he looked back at his teammates before sinking that shot. Look at
It's
that.
so nice. You just have to see that one more time.
Like step back off the glass. Is the back open on a Sunday?
I guess it is for the Miranda family now, as 13 points and 5 assists. But first, summarize that second Akala mo parang close tayo si Pre. Si Pare.
Pare.
But may dating yung last name niya, no? VJ Pre.
That's right.
We welcome you to the third quarter. Still live here at the Phil Oil Eco Oil Center. Jaime Escalon with my morning person partner, Janet Lim.
Resident part.
And if you're at Ateneo, you like where you're at here against FEU despite multiple threes from the baby Tamaraos. Miranda. They give it to Herbito. Arbina with the pressure D. Herbito catching himself open. Pre looking to get the offensive rebound. That's a recycled 14 for FEU. Tight pass ends up on the hands of Miranda. Herbito squares up and knocks it down.
DJ Herbito was a guy that had 4 3-pointers in their last game, finding the 6th one. And look at that, they're really looking for him in the start of the second half. 2 attempts for him in that possession, sinking it on that last one.
The Guzman tried to go for the high-low, but great ball denial from Burgos. Porter this time locates Madranca, high looping 3. He stepped on the sideline. So a great start for the baby Tams here in the third quarter. VJ. Burgos popping up. Herbito receives from the left. They give it to Miranda. Catch and fire. To the left it goes. And a foul by Chris Porter will give FEU another 14 seconds to work with.
Look at that play. Herbito from the pocket through that follow through, sinking that shot.
Inbounds from the baseline. Miranda sends it middle. Trying to work against this 2-3 zone. Herbito to Daa from the corner.
Wow. Back-to-back threes. That was the story of the first half. And the baby Tamaraos keeping that story in check.
So 2 threes to start off the third quarter. A 6-0 run for FEU. Orbina, 2-man game with the Guzman. Troy finds Porter using the left hand, but missing from point blank.
Everything but the shot for the Blue Eagles in that play.
The cross by Miranda. And a clear travel, according to the referees. Just like that, it's a double-digit lead for FEU as Ziv Espinas checks in. Coach Alan Albano, you want to talk about in-game adjustments? He is masterful in in-game adjustments, which is underrated.
That's
right?
true. Especially in their last game, they were against UE. They were trailing by 4 entering the fourth quarter and still managed to get that big win.
Horns action once again. Espinas, shot fake, drive with a 1-2 and another travel here in the third quarter. So Ateneo not as sharp to start the second half.
It's like not the best start.
Herbito too strong from the right side. De Los Santos, Orbina open for 3. Still can't buy a basket here with 2:30 gone by. Miranda unafraid. It ends up on the hands of Burgos. Ball being tapped around. It's now with Espinas. Ateneo still looking to find their offense here in the second half. Espinas gets back of the iron. It ends up with Madranca for 3. Yes, sir!
I love that high arcing 3. by Madranka, but what a effort by Chris Porter to keep that ball alive for the Blue Eagles.
That's Madranka's second three-pointer of the ball game. Miranda guarded closely by Urbina. Burgos with a float shot. And that's back-to-back stops now for Ateneo.
Ateneo can spark a run to bring the lead down after this possession.
Urbina to Espinas, the extra swing. Porter had the seal. De Los Santos with 9 seconds. He zips it to Madranka. Steps back, blocked by Herbito. Transition attack now for FEU. Herbito off the glass.
What a way to run the break by the baby Tamaraw, sharing the ball for that easy shot.
Hard screen from Porter. The quick hands from FEU. Daa running the break. Jedrick Daa goes all the way for 2. He will be going to the line.
Look at that, Dwayne Miranda sharing it to Herbito with that soft touch around the rim.
How about Jay Herbito now with 7 points? It's that one game effect really to just give you a big boost of confidence.
That's right, a guy who's just averaging 3 points a game in this season. After that 16-point explosion, still carrying the torch in this game.
At the stripe, Jedrick Daa, son of Dennis Daa, who was a legend as well for the PBA champion as well. Itong FEU, akalain mo, they're the FEU baby Tamaraw's legacies.
That's right.
Legacies yung end.
The junior legacies.
He finds Ong, who swings it to Madranka. Still can't buy a bucket here. With just 3 points in the third. VJ, he dares to shoot. Chris Porter gave him all the space there. And Ateneo running the same play all over and over again, but they're just trying to find that right read, Jared.
That's right.
Espinas, shot clock winding down. He has not scored here in quarter number 3. In the entire game, that is.
That's right.
Miranda using the VJ screen, pocket pass, spread. Got a little too excited before attacking. What's changed here for Ateneo? Has FEU's defense stepped up?
Talking about in-game adjustments, that's exactly what Coach Alan told the boys in the dugout. It seems like they really adjusted their defense, making it tighter, both on the outside and the inside. But for Ateneo, I'd like them to get some penetrations going in so that it frees up other guys.
We're more than halfway done here in quarter number 3. Ateneo has been nailed down to just 3 points. Lagdamen to Espinas. Finds Porter. That's a nice pass there from Ziv.
That's right. That was a great block this time to Chris Porter.
Chris Porter now with 10 points, 14 rebounds, make that 11. Another day at the office. He has made the Phil Oil Eco Oil Center his office, where he gets those consistent double-doubles.
For Chris Porter, people aren't surprised if he gets a double-double. They're surprised when he doesn't.
Similar to Collins Akowe,
That's right.
John Alejandro. They're just bigs, you know, who will consistently get those double-doubles. In the meantime, 𝔑𝔞𝔪𝔢 given space by Chris. The skip pass. Espinas with a steal. Espinas in the track race. Overcooks it. And now FEU's turn to attack. Miranda. The beautiful feed inside to 𝔑𝔞𝔪𝔢.
Great setup job by Dwayne Miranda for his
Seventh assist.
8 assists of the ball game. So he's also in that double-double tracker right now.
Espinas locates Porter. Those two really have a good connection here.
That's right. As we look at Dwayne Miranda pushing the ball, drawing Chris Porter for that easy shot.
Great change of pace, change of direction. At the stripe, once again, Chris Porter. Now 5 for 5, has not missed at all from the stripe. Ziv Espinas, he's been providing that energy, changing the complexion here in the third quarter.
That's right, and he's also been the facilitator for that Ateneo offense, especially when they run that horns play. He gets the ball up top. He's gonna look for Chris Porter every time down below.
Kitang-kita yung IQ niya at an early age. Metro just checked in. 𝔑𝔞𝔪𝔢 to Pascual. Now to Miller. Shot clock down to 10. They find 𝔑𝔞𝔪𝔢 inside. One-legged fall away. Pascual comes storming in. It was not able to get a handle there. Lagdamen, quick to catch it. Landside step. Oh, that's a clear travel. He was not able to establish his pivot foot.
He went sidestep and then like a hop step there. Easy call for the referee.
Much of a slower third quarter here. The defense has been the name of the game in the past few possessions. Caps to Mecha. Miller popping out. Handoff action with 5. Miller, he loves that shot. 𝔑𝔞𝔪𝔢 stretches to give them a recycled 14. That was a bump by a blue shirt. That time it's from Mikey Ong. And Mao checking in for the very first time here. So Coach Albano looking to get some magic bonus as well.
Right, just the luxury of Coach Alan with that deep bench.
𝔑𝔞𝔪𝔢 to Miller. Dre drives. 2 seconds to shoot for Cavs. Does he see it? And shot clock will expire. The first for FEU. I promise to give you a tally.
I like that
shot
line.
clock.
Thanks for tracking.
So FEU with one
One.
here in the second half. Ateneo still with none.
None.
Para lang sa'yo, Jaren. Para lang sa'yo.
Those intangible statistics. Care of Jaime Escalon, everyone.
Huwag mo na lang sabihin kay Coach Juanito and kay Subido, may favoritism ako. Hemao on the run out. Hemao all the way. What a substitution.
Talking about magic bunot. Right on cue there, Jaime. You know, making his presence felt right away.
Suiko. The kick out to Ebdane. Lagdamen, the swing to Espinas. He fires a 3. Still can't get it to go. A rebound by Miller. Miller, change of pace. Double clutches. Ateneo's turn to run. Lagdamen with a hezi. Sprays it out. And Ebdane looking to give it to Suiko. They'll start off the horns play. Blitzed. Porter on the roll, left hand. 2 more free throws for Chris Porter.
A good pass by Svigo there. And again, Chris Porter will go to the line. As we look at that, and Mao pushing the ball and getting that basket despite that contact.
You know, as a coach, na pinasok mo si Hemao, didn't play the whole first 2 quarters. May sense of kilig ka din eh, di ba? Na parang, yes, tama ako, di ba?
Tama yung pili ko. It's true.
I'm sure Coach Alan Albano, you know, he seems like a cool, chill guy when he coaches. But sa loob-loob din, kinikilig din yan.
May mga soft heart with
Yes,
mga coaches.
yes.
Just like any other human being.
Chris Porter going to work late in the 3rd quarter. Still down by 8 with less than 2 minutes remaining. Kabigting. Now Caponillas. Off-ball action for FEU. The handoff to Kabigting. Pascual popping out. Caponillas from the elbow. Miller gives them another possession at things. Great defense from Lagdamen, pulling the chair.
That's right.
Lance. Top defense from Caps. Porter straight away 3. Package delivered.
That's money for Chris Porter. His first 3 in the ball game.
Another big game for Chris Porter, now with 19 points and 15 rebounds. Hemao to Miller. Miller for 3. Can't answer. Rebound by Abdane.
Another stop. A chance to make this ball out into a 1-possession ball game.
Lagdamen looking to create some offense. Lance using the Porter screen. Domancas, another 3 is good.
Back-to-back threes for the Blue Eagles. And don't look now, it's just a 1-possession ball game with FEU up by 2.
The lead is down to 2 for FEU. They can take the last shot here in quarter number 3. Dre Miller uses the Caponillas screen. He kicks it out. Pascual short on the 3. And after a slow start from Ateneo, they have come alive. Their range late in that 4th quarter. Chris Porter has paved the way, but he has had some help as well. Dwin Miranda did not score in quarter number 3, so he was checked there by the guards of the Blue Eagles. But going back to Chris Porter, he has had some help in today's game. De Guzman, Madranca, De Los Santos, even Domancas joining the scoring party.
That's right, a better balanced scoring for the Blue Eagles. As we look at the quarter scoring, FEU getting that big first quarter win against Ateneo by 5, and the rest of the 2 quarters, Ateneo beating FEU.
Intercepts the play. VJ goes down court. He had the right idea, but was caught with the carry. Chance to tie or take the lead for the Blue Eagles. Lagdamen for the lead. Bottoms!
That's back-to-back-to-back threes for Ateneo right now, and just like that, they get the lead.
Herbito. VJ has been quiet in the second half. So as Miranda. Free throw line jumper is good.
Oh, that's money, and a much needed basket for VJ Pre. his first basket since the first quarter.
8.6 rebounds now for VJ. Lagdamin pulls it back out. Porter has the position, has the weight advantage, has the height advantage, has the bully ball advantage.
Just the strength, really. Wow.
Chris Porter is just going to work right now.
Right. And if you're the baby Tamaraw, you gotta do your work. You gotta, you know, collapse whenever he's down below, even before he gets the ball.
They've been running the same play over and over again, just finding the right reads. Suiko to Domankas. Porter was pushed out by VJ. Lagdamin now uses the Domankas screen. And that time was caught with a travel. No passport, says the referees. At some point in the third quarter, we thought this was going to be a blowout by FEU. VJ at the post. Alone against Domankas. Porter was there to help. Daa comes flying in. VJ has 4 seconds. Miranda, straight away three. That one is straight money.
That's right. And wow, Dwayne Miranda. What a game he's having.
That's a 16 point.
That's right. Probably his best game of the season, and what a time in this very, very important game.
Domankas contested, but still puts it in.
And he loves it. I love the energy by Domankas, his second three of the ball game. And he's also been contributing for the Blue Eagles.
Ateneo back with the lead. Miranda to answer. Huge change of momentum here. Early on in the fourth quarter and late in the third. 𝔑𝔫𝔦𝔫𝔦 will try from downtown.
That would have been big.
Miranda almost loses the leather. Daa had to retrieve it. And he stepped on the baseline.
Look at that Dwayne Miranda three, nothing but net. But easily answered back on the opposite top of the key by Domankas.
Lance Lagdamin seems to be suffering from cramps, which will put Chris Urbina back in the ball game. 3:30 has gone by here in our fourth and final quarter. A 1-point lead clinged onto by the Blue Eagles. Urbina was fouled by Miller. He will take two.
And Chris Urbina hasn't been playing much in this ball game, unlike in their last game. But right now, you know, wanting to make up for lost time is Chris Urbina drawing that foul against Trey Miller.
Urbina misses the first free throw.
Yeah, a little bit cold off the bench.
We have to remind our viewers the gravity of this game. We are seeing a great game so far. Final four type of atmosphere for two teams looking to cement themselves in the Final Four. As Chris Urbina goes 1 for 2. Daa. Center court against 𝔑𝔫𝔦𝔫𝔦. Miranda finds Cabonillas. He floats it up. And that's great defense all around for Ateneo. Urbina comes running in. Chris with a burst of speed will pull it back out. Porter will try from deep. That was just a heat check moment.
I was about to stand up and he made that.
They go to VJ. Miranda hit a three-pointer earlier. This time steps in. Pull up, midi.
Dwayne Miranda has been the lone bright spot in this quarter for Coach Alan. 18 points into his name.
Urbina right off the bench. Matagal siya inupo, kaya madami din siyang energy.
Right. Look at that. Good read by Miranda, taking his time, making sure Chris Porter goes to his man prior to putting up with that jumper.
He is 1 point away from his season high. We are deadlocked at 55 apiece. You know, I remember one of our conversations in the first quarter was the bench of Ateneo. They have outscored the bench of FEU 20-10. As we see Gian Mamuyak.
And I'm sure he's very happy of what he's seeing.
Ano iniisip niya? Parang lalim ng iniisip ni Gian. The lead back with the Blue Eagles. Cabonillas to Miller, corner pocket. All air, but not the good kind that time.
That was a lucky break for the Blue Eagles. They gambled too much on that play, leading to that open jumper. But sadly, Miller just missing it.
We go to the Horns play, starting off with the Porter screen. Miller dives for the basketball. Domancas now has it. Domancas with some hang time. Porter tries to save it. It ends up on the wrong hands. VJ with a burst of speed. Pre was fouled and basket and one.
Wow. I was speechless on that play. He got the ball, he brought it down behind the back, dribbling exhibition onto that patented floater. Wow. He is seniors ready, I mean, DJ Press.
One of those players, seniors ready. We're seeing the Guzman back in the ball game and Domancas checking out. Well, what a game for Domancas with 6 points off the bench.
And that big three to cut the lead down earlier on, which has actually paved the way to this tight ball game.
Point lead here for FEU, more than halfway done in our fourth and final chapter. A win here by FEU will give them more cushion in securing that fourth spot. Urbina uses the left side screen. De Guzman swings it to De Los Santos. Miller flying in. Dre locates Pascual, floaters up. And the referee saying that will be a foul by number 11. That's Chris Urbina, who is still down on the court.
Oh, that's gonna hurt. That was like a body slam. Low to Chris Urbina's. Okay.
Mandatory substitution.
Chris Urbina gets a round of applause here. He is reminiscing in pain as he walks to the bench. It was a hard fall by Urbina, putting Pascual with 2 free throws. Lance Lagdaman, who was suffering a bit of cramps early here in the fourth quarter. Coach Jeff Napa and Coach Coach Denok Miranda. Of course, right after this game, it's NU versus UPIS. And they're close friends.
That's right.
They're really close friends.
I wonder what they're talking about. I mean, you know.
For sure, hoop stock. But I'm sure they live and eat basketball, just like us. Pascual goes 1 for 2. So a 2-point ball game in favor of FEU. We were looking for Porter. Ball denial was there. 𝔐𝔞𝔪𝔢 won't hit the mid-range. Daa to 𝔐𝔐𝔞𝔪 from the corner. That's good.
And that's gonna hurt. And DJ 𝔐𝔐𝔞𝔪, his second 3 of the ball game.
Another good game from 𝔐𝔐𝔞𝔪 in double figures with 10 points.
But more than that, he's plus 16 when it comes to efficiency.
Lagdamin to Porter. He will try from beyond the arc. That time coming way short.
Look at that great swing up to that extra pass for that corner 3. Like 𝔐𝔐𝔞𝔪.
16 points last game, 10 points this game. Right now, FEU with a 2-possession lead. And a timeout is called here. And a whole lot of swag with it. Daa to Miranda. Quick screen from VJ. Miranda steps in. Off-balance shot won't go. Cambonillas finds Pre. VJ attacking Porter and manages to score.
Good deed, better offense for VJ Pre over Chris Porter in that play.
Pre making a lot more noise in the fourth quarter. How about that shot from 𝔐𝔞𝔪𝔢?
That was an unorthodox shot. I'm not sure how he got that in, but whatever works, a great shot.
So Ateneo just won't go away. Miranda, 2-man game with Pre. Miranda with the pull-up. Porter, power rebound. A chance to trim down this lead further. 𝔐𝔞𝔪𝔢 calls upon this big man, goes for the horns play. That's a little push-off there from Miranda. He will be caught with the foul.
And that's not a good sign for Coach Alan, as that is Dwayne Miranda's 4th personal foul.
And the 4th team foul as well. Porter trying to tread the needle, but a little too tight on the pass. So much attention when Porter has the ball in the post.
Right.
The helper has another helper. Shot clock dwindling down here for the boys in blue. Porter, tough shot. 𝔐𝔞𝔪𝔢 gets it. He kicks it out. Madranka for 3. Gets his own miss. 𝔐𝔞𝔪𝔢 to 𝔐𝔞𝔪𝔢. And 𝔬𝔞𝔪 knocks down the three-pointer.
𝔬𝔞𝔪 with his own version of a three-point shot. 5-0 run done by Henry 𝔬𝔞𝔪. Look at that. Horns action. Man down, hand down. A bucket for 𝔬𝔞𝔪.
Less than 2 minutes remaining. A possession separating FEU and Ateneo. Back in the Phil Oil Eco Oil Center, 64-62, FEU clinging to a 2-point lead. Ateneo has just not given up. They have crawled back time and time again this entire ball game. Da'a to inbound from the sideline. They give it to Miranda. Twin telling his teammates where to go. Rejects the screen. Pocket pass inside. Pre for three. 𝔬𝔞𝔪 chases for the rebound. Looking to optimize the clock here, Ateneo. De Los Santos to 𝔑𝔞𝔂. Pre with the lightning quick hands. 12 seconds to shoot.
That was a miscommunication by the baby Tamaraws there. They were lucky because the 𝔍𝔞𝔪 was wide open.
They give it to Porter with a drop step. VJ Pre says, not in my house.
Oh, straight up defense by VJ Pre.
That's a big stop there from VJ. Looking to get a little more cushion here in this possession. Miranda, the bounce pass to Pre. The swing to the right side. And he stepped on the sideline, so great cutoff there by 𝔬𝔞𝔪.
Look at that. That was a big, clean block by VJ Pre. He knew what Porter was gonna do.
Madranka and Domangkas will check in. The space is out the floor for Ateneo. Full court press here by FEU. 𝔬𝔞𝔪 has done a great job organizing and controlling the offense. We give it to Porter, almost losing his balance there. Chris drives, attacks. Pre with the stop. 𝔑𝔞𝔂 misses from point blank.
What a great stop.
Cabonillas with a finish.
And a 4-0.
The burst for Ateneo here, but will it be enough? With 37.4 seconds remaining. Not totally out of the picture yet. VJ Pre with a couple of monster stops, monster blocks. And now with an important defensive possession for FEU. So it's 𝔑𝔞𝔂, Porter, 𝔬𝔞𝔪, Domangkas, and Madranka. Porter with an early seal, double team, left hand. Tough miss there for Porter. Did you see how quick the double team was though?
That's right. But that was a great baseline inbound play to look for Chris Porter. He was all alone there, but a great reaction by the baby Tamaraws side, especially on Cabonillas, and just doubling it right away.
And of course, Caps Cabonillas and VJ Pre, they've had the experience in the final, so they know what it takes to close out games like these. But if you're Ateneo, you're not totally out of the picture just yet. As they'll be trying to force a turnover here with a full court press. Miranda looking down court. Pre with a crossover. Finds Miller, who almost loses the leather. 8 seconds difference between shot clock and game clock. Ateneo was forced to foul. Ateneo not yet in the penalty.
14 seconds on the shot clock.
Miller finds Daa. They take foul there from De Los Santos.
One more foul.
Coming in for the Blues. 14 seconds on the shot clock.
So Jedrick Daa will inbound from the baseline. 5.9 difference between shot clock and game clock. Coach Albano deciding to call a timeout here. Still a 4-point lead for the Baby Tamaraws. After a great run from Ateneo Blue Eagles led by Chris Porter on your screens.
14 seconds on the shot.
They're still knocking on the doors. Not totally out of the picture yet.
That's right.
Alley-oop played to 𝔍𝔞𝔪𝔢𝔰, and he was fouled on the air. You can tell this FU squad, magbebarkada mga to eh, no? You just can tell eh.
They all ran just to help out Caps Cabanillas.
𝔐𝔥 din yung akala mo may nangyari talaga sa kanya eh. I mean, Miranda, Daa, VJ Pre, Cabanillas, they all won a championship together. Of course, Kirby Mongpopa, we have not seen in season 86. He was the finals MVP, but he's right behind their bench there, still supporting. Cabanillas misses the first free throw. So what can you do here, Jarrell, if you're Ateneo with 19.1 seconds?
They have to, time is not on their side, so they have to push the ball and look for a 3 or a 2 as quick as possible.
Cabanillas misses, goes 0 for 2. Ateneo needs to get a shot. Orbina to Ebdanit. Stripped away. Third retrieves the ball. They were looking to get a 3. There's 5.1 seconds left. A possession, but it is a 2-possession ball game, so they need the fastest basket they could possibly get here.
Interesting to see what the coaching staff of the Blue Eagles has drawn up.
Orbina will inbound. They go to Porter, who gives it to Madranka for three. Bottoms! 3 seconds remaining here. They need a quick foul. A 1-point lead for FEU. Daa was fouled. Unri Madranka. Take a look at this one more time.
Look at that follow through. And that beautiful executed play by the Blue Eagles. Chris Porter was the decoy on that play, setting up Madranka.
And how about that pass from Chris Porter with a great presence of mind? So it's 2 crucial free throws for Jedrick Daa.
These are pressure-packed free throws for Daa.
Daa misses his first. The doors are wide open for the Blue Eagles, down by 1 with 3 seconds to score. It looks like Ateneo doesn't have a timeout.
They'll have to push the ball down.
Daa on his second attempt. Makes the free throw. I don't think he was trying to make it. Porter, baseball pass. Madranka couldn't catch it. And FEU holds on with a big win against the Blue Eagles, 67-65.
Wow. What a way to end the game. Ateneo had that chance, but unfortunately, Madranka was not able to catch that tough pass by Chris Porter.
It was a tight pass.
Right, a baseball pass. And really, it's a tough pass to catch, especially with little space.
And there you have it. That is our final